think Bethesda has finally lost the plot. I can't understand what they're doing at that company. It boggles my mind. So this is going to be a bit of a rant about the news today, about the Fallout Day news, or essentially lack of news, because everything they announced was just kind of, well, let's be honest, kind of crap, in my opinion. So today they announced there's going to be a Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, and they've also done a Fallout New Vegas 15th Anniversary big box set for PC. And that sounds really good on paper. You think, wow, they're finally remastering something. They baited us so hard. They've literally just re-releasing the game. The same game on the 15th anniversary with no upgrades, no improvements as far as I can tell, and it's just the same game. The same game for £153. I went and looked on the Bethesda merch store, and they're announcing this to send to the UK for £152.99. And what are you getting for that? What are you getting for that? It just makes zero sense to me. I checked SteamDB before I came on here, and I could literally buy this game on the last Steam sale for £2. So for £151, I'm getting a statue, some little cards, and I think a pin. I think that was on there, or something like that. Where is the value here? If they'd remastered the game, like Oblivion remastered, then fair enough. I could go, well, it's an expensive edition, but at least there's something new on offer here. But I can't wrap my brain around the fact, who is buying this? Bethesda just seems to want to resell us stuff all the time, and they just don't seem to have any concept of making anything new. I feel like the whole company is just running on fumes. Like, when was the last time they produced anything any good? It just feels like the Memberberry game now, like the whole Memberberry game company. Who wants this? So they also announced the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, and they said it's going to have all the DLCs and 150 new Creation Club pieces of content. So essentially what? Paid mods? Okay, they're releasing all of the DLC along with the game. Like, that's the bare minimum. That's what I would expect. If you're re-releasing an Anniversary Edition of the game, I don't expect to have to pay for the DLC again. I don't understand what they think is the value to the consumer here. I mean, I'm pretty out of the loop when it comes to Fallout. I'm a big Fallout fan, but I haven't really been checked in for a while. If they make a new game, I'll come along and I'll play it and I'll enjoy it. But does anyone really want 150 new Creation Club pieces? I mean, we have mods. We have Nexus. Do we really want this? I don't think anyone really wants this. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just don't get it. Maybe this will be a free patch for PC, or more likely it'll be an upgrade for £10 or whatever, like it was with Skyrim. But, they're bringing this out on the new consoles, and it's like, okay, we've got it on console now, great. But we already had that, at least on Xbox, I believe, through backwards compatibility. I mean, maybe now you can play it on PlayStation. I don't think you could play that before. Well, no, you could even play it there. You could play it on Fallout 4 on PS4, couldn't you? So it's not even really an update there either. And the thing that really drives me mad about this is, as far as I can tell, they have not announced anything in terms of a graphical upgrade or any changes at all. It just seems to be all this Creation Club content. And I just think you haven't even bothered to even slightly upgrade the package, the offer here. Like, if you had slightly improved the graphics, I'd roll my eyes and go, did we really need that? But at least I could understand, okay, it's slightly better and you're throwing in some extra stuff, all good, okay, fine, fair enough. I just don't understand who really wants this. I don't think anybody wants this. And going back to the New Vegas thing, I just find it so insulting. After 15 years, they want to bill you £150 for something you can buy on Steam for £2. So essentially, you're paying £150 for a statue. Okay, it's a cool statue, but does anyone really want that? I bet it's not even worth. I bet you can get much nicer statues for £150 than whatever Bethesda are going to ship you. Maybe I've just got bad taste in my mouth because I was one of these suckers that bought the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition, and yeah, I ended up selling that a few years later. Everyone laughed at me. I mean, I've heard the game's better now, but that's besides the point. I got sucked into that, I've got to buy this, and it never ends well. I think we can all agree at this point. It's all for the whales. I feel like Bethesda just want to sell us plastic crap. They don't actually want to make a new game anymore, or a thing that's interesting, or a new concept. Like, where's the Elder Scrolls 6? It's been 10 years since Fallout 4. Where's Fallout 5? I know they must have put a lot of time into Starfield, but come on, guys. You've left all your most important series on life support now for years. What are these guys playing at? I mean, I loved the Oblivion remaster just because I have nostalgia for that time period because that's when I was young. But let's be honest, it run like ass. Now, obviously, I know Bethesda didn't actually make it. It was remastered by someone else, but that's a remaster I could get behind. Like, if they'd actually remastered New Vegas with this expensive edition, then I could say, okay, you know, good job. You know, it's an expensive version, but I can pay for it. But this, just, where is the value here? You know, they've also announced they're, you know, releasing a new Ranger helmet on their merch store and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, it's cool, but it just, again, it feeds into this, we just want plastic rubbish. We don't want to make anything. It feels like they just want to sell us on their legacy. Everything they've already done. It's like, hey guys, do you remember we made this game 15 years ago? Hey, by the way, we made Oblivion like, I don't know, 20 years ago. Where's the new stuff? I just don't feel excited for anything they do. And I think today's kind of stream, I didn't even catch it live. I just kind of caught it afterwards. And I was like, are you being serious? They seriously want to sell this £150 version of a game you can get for £2 on Steam? And they think that's acceptable? I mean, I'm a pretty big Fallout fan and I feel pretty aggrieved, but I'm not even one of these people that's really plugged in. Like, if I was really into this and I'm like, oh my god, they're going to break all my mods again, I'd actually be pissed. I'd be annoyed that they've done this or they're about to do this. And they just kind of want to sell you the same game again on PS5 or on Xbox, or at least with the PC version, I assume it's going to be either a minor paid upgrade or it'll be free, although I highly doubt it'll be free. But on console, I bet you'll be paying like £30-40 for this. I mean, maybe that's even wishful thinking. It might even be more than that. Who knows? Because I can't seem to find a price anywhere online about it. Everything seems to be so half-arsed. Even this Fallout New Vegas 15th anniversary isn't being ported to the modern consoles, so you can only play it on your PC, which, you know, we all already own this anyway, let's be honest, or most of us do. The only thing they could have done here to make this somewhat interesting would be to make it so that these games now run on the modern hardware. You know, Fallout New Vegas on PS5, on Xbox, on Switch, but they didn't even bother with that. They can't even be bothered to port this game. Porting the game and doing nothing to it is already hardly any effort, and they can't even be asked to do that. The only interesting thing that I can take from this announcement is Fallout 4 is coming to Switch too. I mean, I personally find that interesting, but that's just because I'm on a bit of a Switch renaissance at the moment. I always owned one, but I've only just been getting into it, and I'm like, wow, the Switch is a really cool console. So me personally, I'm kind of interested in that, but that seems to be the only thing here that seems worth it. They announced a load of Fallout 76 stuff, but to be honest, I'm not interested in that at all, so I was just brain off, don't care. I have heard that game's better now, so maybe some of you hardcore Fallout 76 fans might be happy with some of the stuff they came out with today, but yeah, it just makes zero sense to me. I can't comprehend what they're doing. The Fallout TV show was really good in its first season, and I'm looking forward to the next one, but I don't know. It feels like that's the only thing they have going for them now. Yeah, there's a TV show. Yeah, it's good, but this was a gaming series. Where's the games? Where's anything? Even if they added like a new DLC to this, like a brand new Fallout 4 experience, like a new Far Harbor, like that would be cool. That'd be something to experience. Yeah, okay, it's a bit outdated graphically, but you know, just something new. It feels like this company has just given up on anything resembling new experiences. They want to sell us plastic crap. They want to keep re-releasing the same games and just selling us crap, let's be honest. I find it really hard to get excited about anything Bethesda does now. Every time I think of the company, I just think, oh yeah, that was that company that used to be cool, or they used to release good stuff. Let me know, guys, what you think. That was kind of my rant. I don't understand who any of these announcements are really for. To be honest, it feels insulting, and well, it must be really bad because I've actually come on and I've done a rant video. I've never done a rant in my life, but here we are doing a live off-the-cuff rant because I just find this so ridiculous that I just had to talk about it. So yeah, that's it. Bethesda's lost the plot. And special thanks to my patrons, Mathijs, Graham DeLoye, Baron Windy, Immortal, and Cubmix for making this video possible.